We chose to utilize the project labor agreement because we wanted to make sure that we were able to deliver this project on time and at or under budget.
We have public money, we have all these tools, and our goal is let's stimulate the economy, let's create jobs.
So it's a chance for cities to do the right thing when it comes to the workplace by supporting careers and creating a middle class.
Under the project labor agreement, we had a local hire requirement. 30% of all the hours worked on this project were to be worked by men and women who lived in the city of Los Angeles.
We want good jobs for disadvantaged people in our communities. We want to make sure that people who are watching the construction go up are actually having jobs in that construction.
A lot of the unions are now coming to us for local hire. So they're working with us to be able to identify new apprentices that are from the local community.
Local hiring is very important for us because 51% of the population in LA are women.
We do have a lot of women right here in the Los Angeles community who actually have had some experience doing construction work, but they've had a rough time finding jobs.
Project labor agreements are a useful tool because they give us the ability to work with labor, to consider the local community, to consider the at-risk community.
The best way to have a career path is to have a union job because you have an apprenticeship program, you have the unions backing you up, you have medical coverage, all the plethora of things that you need to enter the middle class.
The apprenticeship programs that most of the building trades have built are the best by far skilled trade programs, training programs that I have ever seen.
Number one in my book is careers instead of a job, apprenticeship that really deeply connects into the inner city for Los Angeles.
On this project, we were at one time as high as 40% of all hours worked, men and women living in the city of LA. When the project came to a close, we were right at 37%.
It's just something that makes huge sense for a city that's concerned about unemployment.
We partner with those who are going to be involved in the project. We partnered with our contractors. We wanted to make sure that we had a tool that would not be, if you will, business unfriendly or harsh to them. So all contractors, be it union or non-union, were able to bid on this project.
We have not heard complaints from developers. Developers, in fact, like the certainty involved in our program. Because they come in, there's already what's called a project labor agreement pre-negotiated. It's all set.
Many people hear about project labor agreement and they think, project labor agreement, oh no, I'm going to have to deal with unions.
A PLA environment is actually a brilliant environment that allows us to say, okay, union and non-union companies get to bid on this work, right? Which is the way it should be.
We saw it as a good mechanism for us to be able to deliver a solid contract. So we don't see it as project labor agreement as much as we see it as a P standing for partnering, an L standing for leveraging, and an A standing for accountability.
So every developer that steps into our agency knows what the deal is, that they're going to be building every project through this community workforce agreement, and they're going to be doing local hire, and they're going to have a lot of help and support from the agency, from the nonprofit community, from the trades to do it.
We have a brilliant group of people that do compliance in the city of Los Angeles. We have been able to exceed all of our local hire goals on every project that we've been working on so far.
I'm also tasked with not only inspecting the work to ensure quality construction, but we also enforce compliance with many of the requirements on the contract, one of which would be prevailing wage.
If you have a major project and you do not want any risk of the project stopping or slowing down, a project labor agreement, brings you tremendous security. It also is one where you can measure the benefits in terms of hours worked by local workers in your community.
When the public is investing its money, we're creating careers for people in our communities. And in this case, we're creating construction careers.
So it's a wonderful program. It's given people opportunities to get a great career with great salary and benefits for their family.
And the women who have been placed are very happy in their roles.
We've been real successful and looking forward to a lot of foundation has actually been laid in terms of project labor agreements.
And that it really is a win-win-win for the community, for the city, for the contractor community, and for labor.
I would argue it's been very successful. And plus, our projects have been coming in on time and under budget. And as you go around and take a look at many of them, you will see the work looks great.